Scorpio, welcome in. Hope everybody is doing well. We're taking a look at your August overview. It's a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest, of course, for someone else. Roles can absolutely always be reversed. And, if it's not yours, don't claim it. I'm going to try to make it as general as possible. Sometimes very specific information comes up, but what can you do? All right, so what does Scorpio need to know this month? You're doing something slowly. What is this? Surrendering. Surrendering control. There's something that you've been trying to contain, and I feel like it's slowly starting to develop where you are realizing that you need to kind of just let go, let God or universe to take care of it, to handle it for you. I feel like you're shifting into this energy of containment and more towards allowance, like allowing things to happen as they may. You know, the Five of Swords, and I think this is something that's been very conflicting for you, but I also feel like once it happens, like once you stop kind of fighting yourself, that opportunity that because I feel like that's what this is all about. It is an opportunity. That opportunity is going to be placed right there on your lap. It's just going to fall right there on your lap. And it's because you decided to surrender to the energy. So you are allowing the energy to flow instead of being contained. All right, give me more for Scorpio. Because I feel like it's something that you didn't trust to work out on its own. But that's okay, because it's going to actually. Well, you've done what you needed to do. You've set the ball in motion. Just trust the universe to handle. Look. Eight of Wands. I feel like you got something moving very quickly too. Listen, something moving very quickly. Now, the other message that I got is you may be getting hit up by somebody like communication wise. You may be getting hit up. Oh, Lord, I keep stumbling over those words. You may be getting hit up by someone. The way that you're going to know who this person is, very indecisive, wishy-washy ass person. Could possibly be a Gemini, doesn't have to be, but you got the Lover's card. That's right there. So you're getting incoming communication. Because they don't like that you put them out in the cold. They hate that shit. So you have somebody trying to re-enter, gain entrance. Yeah. I'm not so confident in this that they've changed, and I don't think you are either. I think you feel that it hasn't even been enough time for you to even show any real progress or real change, and so you don't trust it. And I don't think you're wrong about that either. I don't think you're wrong about that either. I feel like this person is trying to rush. They're trying to rush something. Because I do feel like ultimately they think you have options, and you probably do. Even if like you weren't dealing with other people, maybe you decide, and so it's almost like they don't want you to get that attention from other people. What's the other sign here? You got Sagittarius and you got Pisces. You had Sag twice there. Nine of Wands in the reverse, the Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Chariot. I see you guys moving on from something that was at one point you may have felt like you were looking at more of what you lost than what you still had. But I feel like you're moving on from that. You're making great progress actually, because this is talking about surrender again. Nine of Wands to the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, surrendering and no longer holding on to something. And I feel like it wasn't beneficial for you anyway. This could possibly have been like some sort of false start that happened, whether it's a love thing or a career work thing. But I feel like you're moving on past that. Okay. Let's go into your career. What's going on for Scorpio's career? Is it hair? Yeah. It's like, what is crawling on me? It's a piece of hair. What's going on with Scorpio's career? All right. So you have Page of Swords here. You also have Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're very low key right now. You're cooking in the kitchen. Look at that. The Empress. You're cooking in the kitchen. And since this is career, I'm not going to say that y'all are you're pregnant with idea. Because I was going to say you're pregnant. But you're pregnant with idea. There's something here that you're cooking up, and it's going to be in a major way. And you're keeping that shit on the low. But you're maintaining whatever work you got, plus this thing that you're trying to pop off. So that's great. Positive cards here so far. You got Justice card in the reverse. You also have the King of Wands. Okay. Make sure that you're balancing everything out. And that means, because look. You already have this where you're managing things, right? You're trying to make sure that you keep things afloat. You're managing things. You're keeping that quiet. Please make sure that you don't allow it to get out of hand, because then what can possibly happen is you're looking at burnouts where you don't want to do shit. So just make sure, because I feel like whatever this is that you're doing in the background is definitely more important than what you feel like work is. And so because you feel like it's more important, you will pour yourself completely into that. So much so that you make yourself sick. So just make sure that you're taking care of yourself and you are balancing time when you need breaks. All right, give me more. You got Temperance here in the reverse. You got Queen of Wands. You're telling yourself it's not time to do something. I'm going to see if that's actual truth. You feel rushed or almost like it's not quite time, like you're not ready. Give me more. Is this perceived or is this real? Cups. It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. I will say that you are looking at your stability here, and I'm assuming that the reason why you're looking at, I'm not ready, is because it is possible. Who had this that I was looking at today? Was that Virgo or Libra? One of those. Some of y'all may have them in your chart as well, but it's the kind of same vibe where it's like you have something that you're trying to work on, but it's not quite ready, or you feel like it's not quite ready. More concerned about like, no, it wasn't them. Maybe it was Leo. It was Leo. It was Leo. Like worried about, am I going to still be able to maintain life in the way that I want to when I walk away? So it's like you just feel like you're not completely ready for that. I feel like it's a little bit of both. Do I feel like you could walk away and be okay? Yes. Especially if income is coming in. But if income's not coming in, then you might actually be right about that. And that could be the reason as to why you're pushing to get this done, because all of your energy is going towards this other thing. I'm still gonna hold to what I'm saying. Watch out for burnout, okay? Because you having burnout and not being able to do shit versus you actually taking breaks. The breaks are going to help you get further along. All right, give me more about career, please. Hermit in the reverse, 5 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying not to stress yourself out. So it's like you're almost trying not to think about what you could possibly lose. Ooh. Because you're trying not to rush it. Like you're trying to, you know, it's not like you're not thinking about these things. I just don't want you to like, I don't know. For the ones who may not have resonated, anything additional for them? I feel like that was really specific. For the ones that enjoyed what they do and you're like, okay, I'm not trying to go anywhere or do nothing. I mean, I feel like you guys are pretty, you're pretty okay. Like, I still see things going on, like as far as like you still resonating with what you do. You got that strength card there, so that's like you still holding on, not really having very many problems, or at least avoiding problems. So nothing to see there. But what's going on with money real quick for August? If you don't pay attention to it, you're going to end up hurting yourself. Okay? Make sure that you're not doing any impulse buying or like what's it called? Not impulse buys, but shop therapy. Don't do that. Don't do that in August, okay? Because it could, yeah, because look, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. That's impulse. It could possibly hurt your coins, because I feel like you're relatively doing good, and that could be the reason as to why you're doing the emotional shopping. That's what I was trying to think of. It may be the reason as to why you're doing all that. So, all right, Scorpio, what's going on with the love? Let's see what energy comes out. What's going on with the love for Scorpio? All right. Well, you're attracting people in. People are finding you very magnetic. If you're dealing with someone, things seem pretty steady. If you're not dealing with someone, I feel like you're drawing someone in with your beauty. You're magnetic in August. Give me more. Look at it. What did I say? Somebody got a crush on you. There is someone here that's about to start something up with you. Now, if you are dealing with someone, I feel like it's going to be a playful month for you guys. Like you enjoying each other. Okay. What the flip is this? Oh, shit. Well, Scorpio, I guess. I don't know if this is a good or bad problem to have. For some of you, you're going to be spoiled for choice, so spoiled for choice that you're not really sure what direction to go in, and it actually might create an issue. So be careful of that, okay, for the singles. Because you're, like I said, you're drawing people in. Look, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. There are people who want to show you love. There are people who are interested in you. Now, you're not going to be interested in everybody. You won't. There'll be some people that you're not like really trying to fuck with them like that. But I do feel like there are definitely people that are interested in you. Give me more for Scorpio. What about for the ones that are dealing with somebody? Maybe not. Okay. Maybe that's why I'm seeing like new shit coming up, because what I have here is for the Scorpios that may possibly be dealing with someone, you may end up no longer fucking with them or dealing with them because some shocking shit just came in where you found out that they were being deceptive. And now they're trying to pull, put the pieces back together. And I see you just kind of distancing yourself because in your head it's over and it's a false start. I mean, not a false start, it's a missed opportunity for them. And so that could be the reason as to why I'm seeing the whole like new people and spoiled for choice is because for the ones that are dealing with the current situation, your situation may be imploding on your person because they didn't got caught up in something. Give me more. 7 of Wands. Yeah, somebody went over. Yeah, somebody stepped over boundaries, and now they're regretting it. And I honestly don't. They don't. Yeah, they don't know how to fix this. And a part of me feels like for the ones that are dealing with somebody who did do something that you found out about, this person almost feels like they can't stop themselves from doing it, like addictions. So it doesn't necessarily have to be that they were cheating. Hell, if they're an alcoholic, they may have snuck a drink. They may have snuck and did something that they said they weren't going to do. This could be a number of things. Porn. It could be anything, honestly. But I feel like it's somebody here that almost cannot they can't stop themselves. Their impulses. They have very poor impulse control. For you, Scorpio, I feel like you just said forget it. A lot of you guys are moving on to brand spanking new. Not everybody, of course, but some of y'all. But I feel like for Scorpio, you're just sick of giving people like that person chances. I just heard, I knew it. And it's something here that it's like you gave this person a chance while also knowing that they were going to fail. But you still said surprise me. I'd love to see you surprise me. I don't know. I feel like for you guys are like I said, you're moving on. You're progressing on to something else. You're moving forward and you're moving forward very quickly. Yeah. Look. 6 of Swords, moving away from choppy waters. Because I feel like you guys are more concerned about like your happiness and what makes you happy overall. So I will say this, I feel like you guys are putting yourselves first and it is actually bringing more happiness to you. Okay. I also feel like you got a new thing here that actually makes you happy as well. Could be a Leo. Or it's happening during, Leo time period. Just take it as it resonates for you. For the zodiac signs I have here, I already said Leo. You got Cancer, Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra. That's it. All right, Scorpio, that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. And until next time, take care.